Just a few years ago, Cole Palmer was a quiet academy kid at Manchester City, fighting for 10 minutes of game time. Today, he's the heartbeat of Chelsea, the player carrying the club on his shoulders. This is the unbelievable rise of Cole Palmer, a story of patience, courage, and a decision that changed everything. Cole Palmer was born on May 6, 2002, in Wythenshawe, Manchester, just minutes away from the Etihad Stadium. He grew up in a football-loving family, and like many kids in Manchester, he dreamed of wearing the sky blue shirt of City. At only 8 years old, he joined Manchester City's academy. But even in his first training sessions, one thing stood out. Cole wasn't the fastest, he wasn't the strongest, but his touch, vision, and confidence were miles ahead of any kid his age. Coaches described him as calm, smart, and fearless on the ball. He climbed through every youth level, U12, U15, U18, and became a key player in every category. But there was a problem coming. City's academy was full of talent. And the first team? Even tougher. You don't just walk into a team coached by Pep Guardiola. By the time Palmer reached the first team, Manchester City had one of the most stacked squads in Europe. For every position, there were 2 or 3 world-class players. Playing time for young players? Almost impossible. Palmer got minutes in cup matches, then small appearances in the league. But every time he showed potential, City signed another superstar. Riyad Mahrez, Jack Grealish, Ethan Bernardo Silva, Phil Foden. For Palmer, the message was clear. You are good, but not a priority. And playing under Guardiola is a blessing and a nightmare at the same time. Pep loves young talent, but only if they are perfect in his system. One mistake, and you're back on the bench. Palmer started feeling stuck. He wasn't regressing, but he wasn't progressing either. And young players need minutes, not promises. In the summer of 2023, everything changed. Cole Palmer, only 21 years old, made the toughest decision of his career, to leave Manchester City, the club he grew up in, the team he loved, the city where he was born. Manchester City wanted to keep him. Pep even said he believed in him. But Palmer didn't want 10 minutes per match. He wanted responsibility. He wanted pressure. He wanted to become a star, not just a substitute. Chelsea made an offer. 45 millions euros. Fans laughed. Why are Chelsea spending this much on a bench player? Who is this kid? No experience, no records, nothing special. But Palmer didn't care. For the first time in his life, he chose himself. Cole Palmer arrived at Chelsea without noise, without hype. He wasn't signed as a star. He was signed as a future project. But he immediately changed everything. From the first match, you could see something different. He played freely, without fear, without hesitation. He asked for the ball. He attacked defenders. He created chances like he'd been at Chelsea for years. And the fans? They fell in love instantly. His composure, his vision, his penalty technique, his creativity. It was something Chelsea hadn't seen since the days of Eden Hazard. Within months, he became Chelsea's top scorer, their best creator, their most consistent attacker, their most reliable penalty taker. And suddenly, the transfer that everyone laughed at became one of the greatest signings in Chelsea's modern era. What makes Palmer special isn't just his talent. It's his mentality. While many young players break under pressure, Palmer grows stronger. He wants the ball in the 90th minute. He wants responsibility. He wants to be the guy who decides the game. Chelsea fans started calling him Cole Palmer, the king of Stamford Bridge, Mr. Composure. Every week he delivered goals, assists, magic moments, leadership beyond his age. Cole Palmer went from bench player to the face of Chelsea's rebuild. Cole Palmer's journey teaches one powerful lesson. Sometimes, you need to leave your comfort zone to discover your greatness. At City, he was a talented kid. At Chelsea, he became a star. He didn't choose the easy path. He chose the brave one. And today, the Premier League has a new superstar. Not bought, not hyped, but built through courage and self-belief. Cole Palmer isn't the future of Chelsea. He is Chelsea.